Yo, what's up, tubes? How's it going? We're live on a YouTube video. Now, contrary to my last live stream, I'm still interested in getting laid and getting me some of that of-age puss, but I'm more focused on getting a career, building my wands for Etsy. Yeah. You'll find that a man who waits patiently, and I know I have the right attitude towards dating because I've seen the way Casper women respond to me, yo. Not just because I'm a YouTube celebrity, but because, oh, hey, they're like, hey, this guy gets it. Dry spell is still dry, but it is what it is. No skin off my shoes, man. Chicks don't want to fuck me, that's their loss. Considering one of the girlfriends I had in the past literally thanked me for ending her bad streak of bad sex. So I'm kind of like, oh, wow, there you go. Oh, yes, all you can do is wait patiently. Doesn't matter how many years ago it was, it's just something to keep in mind. It's going pretty good. Been working on a staff for Etsy. Yeah. Good fine evening, Angelo. That is so true, it hurts, punk rock. Yeah, buddy. Punk rock writes, the longer you wait, the sweeter that puss is gonna taste/feel. Exactly. Yeah, buddy, what's up, Exhumed? Well, after getting the orb glued onto the staff, I then got the copper wire wrapped around underneath it, and I put the glue where it needed to go. I could paint it glow in the dark. That would be sick. Maybe like trim the end off so it doesn't look so weird on the end. I don't know. It would require more work, but the more work I put into it, the better it's going to look. Yeah. Oh, it's the truth. Like, patience on the dating scene is a lot like patience when building a wand. Doesn't just happen in an instant. You see these people who are in such a rush to date, they end up with the shittiest of people. What's up, Rich? That's one way to look at it, I guess. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Was a devil's lock with the cowboy hat. Yeah, I do not like the trolls. They're just assholes. Because I'm pretty sure if I go to Google, nope, he's still kicking. Hell, fucking yeah. You trolls are assholes. Blocked. Smell that? Smelled like a troll cooking fresh slayed troll for the harvest. Actually, it's more like fresh slayed troll for the harvest. My thoughts exactly, man. Fuck the trolls. Yeah. Now, there are a couple things working against me as far as dating goes. One, I have Asperger's. Two, I live in a small town. Three, I'm a YouTube celebrity. And four, my trolls are assholes. And women who look past all that and they see what they want to see. And should be doing better. Josh, would you date a goth girl with Asperger's? That's a good question, Google AdSense. Yes, I would if we had a good enough connection and we had a lot in common and I found her physically attractive and I could talk to her about shit and she'd be like, I totally get that, why not? Yeah. Would I date a chick who was bipolar? Absolutely. She has a disorder, I have a disorder, you know. Each and every day is special. Each and every day is a unique opportunity to better ourselves as people. When will more wands be available? Well, I'm currently at work on some at the moment, like the staff right there that I'm working on. Hell yeah, I would. I've seen some cute black girls, I ain't gonna lie. Oof, good gravy. Like if she's cute, she's of age, and she doesn't judge me for having autism, and she's clean, hell yeah. It doesn't matter where you go, though. People are always going to judge you for being quote unquote different. It is what it is. Oh, exactly my point. The definition of normal does not exist because each person's definition of normal is different. Cherry pipe tobacco. It's no shave November, so I'm not going to shave my face or neck. Let that shit grow out. Favorite pipe tobacco flavor would have to be cherry. Yeah. Oh, I am going to shave my pubes if they get too bushy. I don't like it the way it looks on me. And, I clean up down there because it's courtesy for the ladies. If they're sucking me off, they don't want a mouthful of hair. That's just a fact of life. Difference is in the eye of the beer holder, much like beauty. That last part I added on, but thank you for the $2 donation. I agree with you on that. Beer holder. Yeah, no shit, huh? No fucking shit. Cobes, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Oh my god. Trolls are so pathetic. Because I bet you if I go to that person's channel, there's no videos of her. Not necessarily. You can go without sex and still have a working dick. You just gotta yank one off every once in a while. Trolls ever gonna learn? Probably not. Probably not. I'm drinking vodka and Sprite, lemonade, Cobra. This one's for you. Cheers. Oh, hell yeah. Cheers. What's up, Darth Lenny? Been working on a staff for Etsy. Give it a second to dry up a bit before I take it off and show you what it looks like so far. Buying those orbs for the wands ended up being a good investment for my business. Well, thank you for the $2 donation, Kale. Fucking trolls impersonating the waitress from Casper's. What's the price going to be on that wizard staff? Well, it's a lot thicker than the last one I made, so I could charge $134 for it. And that thing is really thick, and it's taking a long ass time to finish. So I could charge $134 for it easily. Well, no one really finds out if they're goth or not necessarily. It's either it's a fad for you and you grow out of it, or you realize it's who you are. I mean, when I realized that people with autism are considered social outcasts because they're seen as different, you know, And then a lot of goths feel like they don't fit into society, to be quite honest. But no one decides to be goth. I would disagree with you on that. Some people try it out, and if it's not their thing, they don't do it. And some people they stick with it. No, just regular cherry. There's a couple of tobacco stores I go to here in town, and I picked up some Captain Black cherry pipe tobacco. It's not the fanciest of cherry pipe tobaccos. There are some people who say they don't like it or that whatever, you know. Man, it's your pipe. You smoke whatever the you want to smoke out of it, you know. That's what I'm saying. Mm. It's been a while since I've had cherry pipe tobacco. That is just fucking delicious. I already had dinner. I cooked up some brats. These brats were stuffed with cheddar cheese and jalapenos. Ate all 6 of them. Oh yeah, I cooked them in the pan that I cooked my burgers in, so you already know it was dank. Hmm. Come to think of it, I could have saved it for a burger recipe. That's all right. Hmm. Yeah, it's that raw protein diet, man. Speaking of which, all that meat that I just consumed earlier, might as well put it to good use. You know what I'm saying, you two. You don't need a gym membership to work out at home. Yeah. And get them gains, YouTube. Get them motherfucking gains. See if we can do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. Noise. Suppose you're all wanting to see the staff so far. As said, I've been working on it all day. Take it off the vice clamp for a moment. Here's the start to it, right here. Here's the start to the staff that'll be for sale on my Etsy. I got the copper wrapped for. I got the glue all along here so it can dry. I mean, this thing is freaking massive. Okay, so there's a reason why I charge more money for it. Yeah. I mean, the orb on top is a nice touch. That glue is gonna have to dry overnight before I do any more work to it. Sell it for 300. I don't know. What would you people pay for a staff like this? This thing's pretty heavy too, mind you. I mean, this is pretty much bigger than the last staff that I sold. A lot thicker, anyways. And it's got the natural grain in it. The handle is right here. Watch out. I may end up just leaving it the natural grain and polishing it up. Now the end right here is extra thick for good support. Like you could smack somebody with this, although I wouldn't recommend it. I thought about cutting it right here with the saw once that's all said and dried. Oh, just leaving this part on, I'm not sure. But you got the handle of it right there. Yep. Offering fancier wands on my Etsy. I mean, this thing's definitely thick enough to support my weight. I may end up just leaving that on there as an actual wooden stopper. But yeah, that's what I've been doing all day, YouTube. Working on this wizards slash witches staff for my Etsy. And once the glue's done drying, I might put some glow in the dark paint on it. I might not. I might just leave it the natural wood grain. I mean, yeah, if you're showing up with a walking stick like this, people are like, okay, that's kind of cool looking. Where'd you get that? It's kind of a conversation starter. Yeah. I left some of the bark on there. I didn't sand it all off for textured purposes. But yeah, I've been working on this staff all day for Etsy. A bigger one like this is going to take more time to finish, so I'll get this one done first. So yeah, one lucky fan might get their hands on it. This will be part of the lineup when it goes on Etsy. I was gonna add some leather to it too. Man, like maybe along down here, from like here to here, beneath the copper. But like some leather from here to like down to here. You don't have to let that glue dry up on top here before I add leather to it. And just like a little bit of leather to accent it, it'd look nice. Because I could add it right now, to be quite honest. I don't need all of it, but I can't find the pliers at the moment. That's all right. I don't need all the leather, but a little bit of leather right here down to accent it a bit. It looked nice. And that glue up here is still drying, but it's dry enough that add some leather to it. Right here. So it doesn't look so plain, Alrighty, YouTube. If you're just tuning in to the live stream, working on some wands for Etsy. Well, hell yeah. Thank you for the $10 donation, Mr. Cole Zimmerman. Hey, Cobes, I know you're having trouble and I wanted to help. I love your channel and I think you should carve runes into that staff. Not really having trouble with anything, just, but that's a good suggestion. I might put some carvings on it, like wood engrave it with like a pentagram and a pentacle here and there, There it goes. All right, so live on YouTube, King Cobra JFS working on staff for Cobra Craft wands, and this thing's pretty beastie. I'm not gonna lie. So now I'm gonna add some leather to it. Booyah. Now, even though every girl I like tells me no, eventually one of them's gonna say yes. That's just the attitude you gotta have. Really, all you can do is laugh at the chicks who say no, because if you're a good enough person, then, that's really going to be their loss. There it goes. Had that leather tangled up. On the stick. That's going to happen when you're wrapping the leather around the stick. Okay, there it goes. I was like, what in the hell, man? I'll add some leather to that copper. Just a little bit. There we go, a little bit of leather to accent it. That looks nice. There we go. I mean, some people might get a kick out of this watching me make a badass staff live on YouTube, watching it, come together. Some of you might be like, oh no, I'm on that weird part of YouTube again. Like, oh no, I'm on the weird part of YouTube again. What in the hell did I stumble across? I don't know, some people might look at what I do and see it as strange or odd. Odd, you say? Would you say it was autistic? Oh. Boy, this leather does not want to tie on here very well, does it? Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright. What is this bullshit? You fucking... I got just enough leather for the staff. Now we're going to have to unwrap it. and rewrap it. It is what it is. That's the joy of making wands, is the wands you see me make, sometimes the leather doesn't want to cooperate. The wands that you see me make for Etsy, sometimes when I'm tying the leather for the handles, sometimes it don't want to cooperate. So this is where the patience for wand making comes into play, because sometimes it don't want to cooperate the way you want it to. So really all you can do, if at first you don't succeed, try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Now we got some leather wrapped on it. That looks nice. The end result is you'll have a staff that looks like something you'd find in a wizard's or witch's magic shop. And finding that final point where then on the end of it here, loop it through right there and tie a knot so it don't come undone. Pull that knot as tight as I can. There we go. That leather is nice and firm. Do I want to put leather on the handle? Like right there? Maybe a little bit. Why not? Yeah. Before I do that, glue on that. Let's add a little bit of a leather to the handle. But yeah, I know I got the right attitude towards dating because I hear a lot of women say, why can't more men be like King Cobra JFS? Ah. Which I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a confidence booster. Eh? Hmm. Now if you put glue like right here and then right there on that knot right there, then the excess right here can come off. Okay, that didn't work. That knot came undone, son of a whore. But yappers, YouTube, it's more important than getting laid, having a career. There we go. Got the knot tied for the handle. Got the knot tied right there. So now do a dab of glue on the excess knots. And right here, gluing the leather in place like that. That's going to keep that leather from moving around as it dries. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, one last look at it before we put it up to dry for a bit longer. It's coming together pretty decent. It's probably the biggest staff I've ever actually attempted to make. Not only for Etsy, but in general. But so far, I'm liking the way this is turning out. This is looking very nice. And once all that Gorilla Glue is done drying on those leather knots, I'll take the pliers and just trim the excess string off of it so it looks nice and trimmed up. And then kind of go from there. I want to podge it after that, or you want to trim this end off. But I could put like a pentagram and a pentacle right here and right here. That'd look cool. And this staff's big enough. I could charge $200 for it. I'm not even shitting you because this thing is freaking massive. And not to mention, like, I got lucky and found a stick this size on the ground. You know, getting this from an actual tree would have been a pain in the ass burgers. Because I've seen some fans in the chat, they're like, dude, I'd pay 300 for that thing, 500, and I'm like, I may have to charge 200 for this. Because I don't have very many handheld wands to go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a standard batch of 10 wands, but the other 9, I might make an orb wand out of one of the smaller ones. That's very good. Where'd that glue go? There it is. There's a spot right there where it needs to be glued. There we go. That should do the trick. I'll let that glue dry overnight. Test the energy with it. Oh, yes. Very nice. Very nice. That feeling you get when you hold a real wand, and when you hold a real wand, you can feel the current of energy flowing through it. I don't know how else to explain it, but like when you hold a real wand, it just feels like, yes. Been working on this staff all goddamn day. I think it'll be a great place to stop for now. Maybe not completely cut that end off, but like I want to trim the end here so it's not so fat on this end. It's gonna be a bitch and a half to saw, but it'll make this end right here look a lot cleaner. I'm not gonna completely cut this end off, but maybe like the sides of it so it's doing that would make the staff look so much nicer. But I can do that tomorrow while the glue's drying, or when it's done drying. That way the bottom of it does look smaller than the top and it looks more staff-like, If I'm going to charge $200 for this magnificent work of art, then it needs to reflect quality work. Yeah. Which this piece right here is going to be a nightmare to saw off. I mean, I could, yeah, that's gonna, just a little section right there. That's like literally. Yeah, I can get it started at least. So let's get that cut mark started so that I get a rough estimate of where I'm cutting here. Yeah, there we go. And right about there. Well, there's that cut mark right there where I'm going to cut it so it looks more staff-like by the time I'm done cutting it. So you just want to go like right there. Of course, I may end up just leaving it on. I don't know. It doesn't hurt it by any means. It gives it more support, but it'd look a lot better if the end was trimmed right there. So right now, YouTube just chilling out, building product for my Etsy. But that's a good place to stop for the evening. That'll be a nice addition to the walls. Hey Cobes, will the place you saw off the still have power in it? No, cutting that little piece off's not going to affect the power level of the staff. It just makes it look cleaner. Thank you for your donation and question. I appreciate that. Yeah, that is a good question. Couple puffs of this. Admire my handiwork here. Oh, yeah, that is a nice looking stuff. Rock and fucking roll. Now that's gonna take a minute to finish. It's just about there. Like I'm at a point with that staff where I could take a break from it and work on a bunch of other ones, to be honest. And at least get the other ones carved out and then go back to carving this one. Yeah. Uh, I like whatever cigar I can get, really. I mean, this is the last one that was sent to me in a care package a while back. They came in that big old bag, and they're good. Oh, yeah, buddy. Put that out. Couple of rips, so that'll satisfy your nicotine craving. That's not the kind of tobacco I would smoke in here, to be quite honest. Something sweet and aromatic, like is your chili pipe. It may, yes, it may include shipping with it, but you're getting a pretty solid product here. Yeah. Any new burger recipes in the works? I could have made one earlier with some of the ingredients I have, but I wasn't really feeling up to cooking that much. Well, with these thicker wands, they're a lot heavier, so I gotta charge more for the overall product. Hmm. Oh, I'll do that challenge when I can, Richie Rels. You already know what's up. Buying three triple bacon cheeseburgers and taking the buns away from two of them and just stacking it all together. Yeah, it's gonna be massive. But yeah, should be a fun little challenge. Oh my god, obvious troll. I wish my trolls would leave Gothic D the fuck alone. Like, you're just trying to cause more fucking trouble. You know, it's fucking childish. Exactly. Fuck the drama, fuck the haters, and fuck the trolls. Well, fucking said. Exhale the bullshit and inhale the good shit. I like how he said that. Sure is. I mean, the government likes making money, so, there's a good chance they might legalize it here. Who taught you how to make wands? Nobody. I taught myself, believe it or not. I taught myself how to make wands. Yeah. You provide some donations, I can teach you magic. Either through Super Chat or through my PayPal, and I can definitely teach you some magic. Yeah. I would agree with you on that. The Yippers. Thank you for the $1.99 donation. Powder Hound or Powder Hound, yeah. How else would I explain magic? I mean, you know how Christians and Catholics they believe in God and they swear the energy's there. That's how magicians feel about magic. Yeah, prayers. But the only difference between Christians and Catholics and people who practice magic is that people who practice magic learn to use that energy. They work with that energy to make their lives better. You know, and really, practicing magic is really praying in a different form if you really think about it. Think about it, YouTube. Magic is really just praying in a different form. Instead of calling upon one deific force, you're calling upon several. Instead of kneeling with your hands crossed together, you're pulling out a wand, lighting candles, summoning your magic circle around you, and etc. etc. Is exorcism a form of magic? I would believe so, yes. Yes, it is actually. Much like summoning a demon to possess somebody versus expelling the demon, you know. What up, Parker Jackson? Just sitting here building a staff for Etsy. A rather expensive one at that. Have I ever battled any priests? No, and I don't see the need to. They have their belief and I have mine. Do you believe in aliens? Yes, I do. Crop circles, you know. Hmm. Did my eyes go solid black? That's crazy, dude. Hmm. Kind of looks like it. Well, thank you, CJ. I appreciate it. A magic ritual. How about a chi ball? You haven't seen it yet, but you will. You don't have to drink liquor to align your chi. You don't. I have not had a single drop of alcohol yet today, and lo and behold. Not really. If anything, it just loosens you up so you're more relaxed. But look at that. There's one right there, one right there. Not really, no. A portal? Well, it wouldn't be a chi portal, it'd just be a portal. And I don't open portals unless I can control whatever pops out on the other side. Well, thank you, Anders, for the money. I appreciate it. Anders Pack, that's what's up. Nope, I got my own religion and it works for me. Good question, Parker Jackson. Is Satan actually evil or is he just misunderstood? Satan is misunderstood. If you read the Bible, it says Satan only killed 10 people, whereas God killed a shit ton more, and yet somehow Satan is seen as the bad guy. Of course, Satan listens to metal. He's the lord of music. Uh, Actually, no, that's Lucifer. Never mind. Different deific force. Probably does. Yeah, Satan does get a bad rap, and so does God, to be quite fair. People have blamed God and Satan for everything for years. What kind of self righteous God, blah, blah, blah. Evil is everywhere you look, unfortunately. It exists in and outside the churches. Thank you, Bill Williams, for the $1.99 donation. Do you sleep with your hat on? Nope, I take the hat off before going to bed. I do not like evil. No, the concept alone, there is too much evil in our society. If you think I like evil just because I dress goth and practice black magic, then you're sadly misunderstanding the whole situation. You know what I'm saying, Tubes? I use my black magic to help people. I've seen it happen many times. Gray wizard, black wizard. Really, there is no such thing as you got your wizard, your witch, which could be a loose term. There's different kinds of magic. Shout out to Sister Sunshine from The Dude and Gothic King Cobra. Thanks for the support. The concept of black magic, when you look at the word black and the use of black magic, it means the unknown, the dark, the unseen, the unknowing. Think of black magic. You break down the two words. The magic being Lucifer's torch that lights the way, and the word black being the darkness that blinds us, that clouds our judgment. Yeah. Oh my god, that comment was so stupid. You just got banned from my channel. Oh, we. Why do you think black magic is racist? Because it has the word black in it? Does that make you a racist? Fuck off, dude. Get slayed, troll. Someone vandalized your SIG tower. Well, what do you mean by that? If you're talking about the drawings, like the star and the SIG butts only, please no trash, and my signature on the side of it, then no, nobody vandalized it. They posted it on Reddit that they stole it. Hmm. 1 second. Gotta love my trolls. They're such fucking assholes. I'm pretty sure they didn't steal it. Yeah, well, guess what, YouTube? The trolls are full of shit. One, the ashtray is fine and it hasn't been vandalized. And two, it's still there. So the trolls on Reddit can suck a fat bag of Asperger's. Yeah, the smokers outpost for this apartment complex is still out there and it hasn't been fucked with. See, I tried to do a nice kind gesture for the apartment complex I live in, help cutting down the cigarette butt waste outside, and I get attacked for it. I think it's fucking funny. In fact, just to make it a point, I want to take a piss and go have a cigarette outside, just to make it a point of what I'm trying to say here. Like, you people are fucking dumb, dude. That's the best you got? Do you really think anyone's gonna steal an ashtray, especially when my neighbors are keeping an eye on it? You're fucking dumb. These trolls are fucking stupid. These trolls can literally and figuratively speaking, YouTube, these trolls can literally piss off. These internet bullies can piss off. They can piss off. They can piss off. These internet bullies can piss off. These internet bullies can suck my Asperger's and piss off. These internet bullies can piss off. These internet bullies can suck my Asperger's. I'm gonna get some socks on, get my coats on. I wanna go outside and have a cigarette. These haters can suck in my Asperger's. Let's see. Got socks. I think these trolls are fucking stupid. They are. They're fucking dumb, dude. Look, I got some nice thick socks. These are great for the winter. Thank you, Joe Sacco, for the $4.99 donation. Is it time? Is it true Darflini B got up and asked the waitress if she could have your number a second attempt? You started pretty clear that not to do that. No, it's not true. Darflini only did that joke once, and he knows the waitress. He goes into Casper's all the time, and he was doing it to fuck with me. That's because that's what friends do. They fuck with each other, you know. Like, I already have a crush on a girl here in town. I do. Prettiest green eyes you ever did see. Good Lord. And the way she looked at me when she saw me at Walmart that one day, her whole fucking face just lit up like the 4th of July. And I was looking at her the same way, like, dude, there was like that mutual sort of connection there, that the kind of shit that only happens in movies where the hero of the scene of the series, movie, whatever, sees the female counterpart, and it's like, you know, as cheesy as that sounds. Yeah. Yeah. And even though you're a better option in the long run, you know, because that's how you see yourself, let them make that decision. You cannot force people, you know. But all I'm saying is, if they're your ex, why are you getting back with them? Thank you, Sin, for the $5 donation. If you go to deathbedtapes.com and you look up Hell's Advocate, you should be able to find it. Yeah, that mystical staff is most definitely what's up. I'm liking how that's turning out. Got the old shoes on. You gotta laugh at these dumbass trolls, dude. They're dumb. They're dumb, 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 da 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 dum, da 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 dum. Down, 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 down. The people on Reddit that talk a bunch of shit, they can eat a bag of Asperger's. As far as I'm concerned, grab my wand, my keys, a couple lighters, and my smokes. I'll be right back, YouTube. 1 second. Did you miss me? I guess not. Oh yeah, the smoker's ashtray is just fine. Nobody's fucked with it. It's still where I put it. Like, you people are fucking dumb. Anyways, thank y'all for watching the live stream, and I'll definitely chat back with you in a minute.